is Rich Solomon with a unique find. I'm with Phil Ortiz. We're in the basement of Book Expo. We're kind of in a corner, so they're hidden away. And Phil is with Cartoonists across America, and he's promoting literacy. The work of Phil Ortiz. Grew up in East LA, born in 1953, of Mexican and Spanish Norwegian parents. Currently lives and works in the Lake Arrowhead area. During his more than 30 years as a professional artist, Phil has worked on everything from the daily newspaper comic strips, Bugs Bunny, to layouts and character design, including The Simpsons. Where Phil had a hand in the look of 200 characters. By the way, I have a lot of the Simpsons animation art.
Oh, you do? Hang on to those.
And you know what? I gave my brother as a birthday present Spay Anything, which is Itchy and Scratchy.
Right, Spay Anything. Well, you know those old, are they drawings or are they animations?
The actual cells.
Well, those were done before they switched to computer around 5 or 6 years ago. But before that, all of these cells were done by hand. And they were, well, I think hand inked and hand painted. They were done in Korea. They have a studio in Korea where they do all the inking. And but everything is computer image now.
Wow. I have also, one of the things that I bought many years ago was something called the Simpstones, which is the cell where the Simpsons met the Flintstones to show like the 200th show when they surpassed the number of shows that the Flintstones had on TV.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a big fan. In fact, that was autographed by Matt Groening, HannaBarbera,
who should be here at the convention. He's performing with his group, the Rock Bottom Remainders, which is a popular rock group. So he may be walking the halls of this convention center as we speak.
And I think, by way of trivia, I think his father and his son are both called Homer.
Yes, he named his one of the characters after his dad. He named Homer after his father, and he does have a sister named Lisa. And he does have a brother named Maggie, two sisters named Lisa and Maggie.
Right.
So
I think he said like in one of the interviews that somebody got cut out, but that was okay. It was okay.
Well, he also named his little girl. Oh, hold on there. No, he named his little boy, his baby, Homer. Also,
right. Yeah.
So there's a Homer. Almost like three generations of Homers. With Matt Groening.
Do they like donuts?
Yeah. They love donuts.
So you helped design Flanders. Otto Herman, Lou and Eddie, Ralph and Apu. That's hysterical.
Well, the story about Apu is during my first year with The Simpsons, I was assigned to design Apu, to come up with a design. So during my lunch break, I went to this fast food place called, like
a 7-Eleven type of place.
It's a 7-Eleven, and it was in North Hollywood, and I saw this owner, I think he was either Indian or Middle Eastern, very dark complected, he had a mustache, jet black pompadour hairstyle, green polyester pants, open black shirt, and I think that was the essence of Apu, and I figured, I feel good with this guy. Maybe I should draw him, memorize his appearance, go back to the studio, and use him as a Simpson character.
Wow, and then the rest is history.
And the rest is history, and up to this day, he does not know that we have used him as a Simpson character. If he does, he's going to want to cut some kind of percentage.
I'm a lawyer. We'll deny everything.
That's right. Yeah, he'll come knocking on our door very soon. Hey, where's my cut? Where's my cut? Yes, thank you very much.
So I see here that you've also worked on HannaBarbera projects, Warner Brother projects, amongst other things.
Yes, I have. I've just about played the circuit. I've worked at almost every major animation studio since 1978, starting with HannaBarbera, my alma mater.
Wow. Who is your favorite HannaBarbera character, and who is your favorite Simpsons character that you've designed?
Okay.
Who's closest to your heart?
HannaBarbera would be, I would say Johnny Quest. I think that Johnny Quest is the best thing that HannaBarbera ever put out.
Okay.
And for The Simpsons, I would have to say Sideshow Bob's my favorite.
Oh, I love Sideshow Bob.
Yes, I'm a Kelsey Grammer fan, and they really did a funny episode with him and his brother.
Yeah, Niles.
It was a parallel to Frasier, and that was one of the funniest I've ever seen.
You know, there's interesting because they actually plugged their show as you know, on your show, which is interesting.
At the same time.
Yeah, which is funny because every once in a while Lisa will talk about, you know, the shame of shameless promotion.
Right, exactly. That's right. And, you know, Lisa's the level-headed one. She feels that the stork dropped her in the wrong family, and she feels like a misfit.
Absolutely.
But she is the one with the reasoning.
I'm a big fan of Otto because I just think he's just so cool.
Well, that's right, man, and I'm a Deadhead too. I'm a Grateful Dead fan.
And you know, it's funny, one of the interviews I did today was about the people who published the book on Jerry Garcia's artwork.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
But Otto is living in his own world, and I think he got married recently in one of the episodes, but he had to break it up for some reason. I think he's a confirmed bachelor, to tell you the truth.
But he's a cool dude, man. Drives the bus.
Is there any hope for Ralph?
Ralphie? Well, you know, he is a little creepy to me.
He is.
But he is the essence of innocence.
Yes.
And, you know, if you can combine those two, I don't know if you can, but if you can, that best describes Ralphie. It's little Ralphie. I designed Ralphie, and along with you know, the others that you had mentioned earlier.
You got to ask me a question. I got to ask a question about Flanders because, I mean, Flanders is just one of the funniest characters because he's like so wholesome and yet, you know, so bizarre at the same time.
Oh, yes, and diddly doody. Yeah, he's the essence of the born again. And I was just thinking of one of my relatives, I believe, with a huge cheesy mustache that he used to wear. And I think I put that element in Flanders. Other than that, I just, you know, played it by ear and came up with the rest of the design. But there was a cheesy mustache that I think would work good with that character.
Were you sad when Mrs. Flanders was killed off?
Would I say she was killed off?
Well, yeah, well, no. Were you sad when that happened?
Yeah, well, in the TV guide it said one of the members of the Simpson world is going to die. You know, which one would it be? And they came up with they made it into a game, and I would think Grandpa would probably be the one, because old Methuselah, yeah, he'll die in a hell in a handbasket. But I was wrong, and it was Maude Flanders.
I actually thought, you know, when Grandpa Simpson had the IV and sort of the urine output, yeah. he goes, my IV's empty and my bedpan is full, and he was complaining, so they just switched them.
He switched them. Yeah, well, there are 3 words that I wish television would not announce in public. Number 1, bra. Number 2, horny. Number 3, family jewels. TV has become raunchy.
That's great. Now, let me ask you this. You're with Cartoonists Across America.
Yes.
And what are you promoting, and what would you like our listeners to know about Cartoonists Across America?
Well, I'm accompanying Phil Ye here. We're billed as the Phil and Phil Tour. And we are promoting literacy for children and for adults alike. We travel around the country and the world, and we paint murals, and we get the kids involved. It's an interaction. They help us paint the murals. And we are trying simultaneously to sell some of our projects at the same time, trying to make connections. That's why we're here at the fair. But mainly it's to help kids learning to read. No matter how they start, just read anything. Read comics, read a dictionary, read an encyclopedia, just read.
And to raise money, you're doing some cartooning work today?
Yes, I am drawing the person, the people, customers. I am Simpsonizing them, turning them into Simpson characters, and autographing comic books. And there are other members of the National Cartoonist Society, which I am a member of, that are here, professional cartoonists. They will be by our booths later, probably tomorrow. And so this booth is this area here that we picked is the perfect place for people to come and move around and walk around. There's a lot of space here.
And would you? I would definitely like to have. I'd like to be Rich Simpson.
Yes, yes.
All right. Oh, now if people want to contact you, is there a website or a place where they can get in touch with you?
Yes. Well, I'm computer illiterate, so I'm living in the dark ages. But Phil Ye, my partner, has a website. You can reach us. Any interested animation studio, they're urged to contact us immediately through the
Through Winged Tiger?
wingedtiger.com website.
And that's winged, WINGED, tiger, TIGER.com.
.com,
Right,
yes.
great.
And that'll talk about everything we've done so far and Phil's tour, which will last until 2010. He started this tour in 1985.
Wow.
So he's a dynamo, and he's got a lot of energy in him, and he's very devoted to his cause.
He can teach the Rolling Stones a little bit about touring.
I think so. Yes, especially Keith Richards there. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you for the time, and I look forward to my drawing.
Yeah. Well, this is my first time in New York, and I love it. I want to come back soon.
We have great food.
Yes, you do. That's what I've only seen in the movies. New York is famous for their pizza and their hot dogs, and
bagels.
And bagels, and I'm going to partake in all of them before I go back to LA.
Well, let me be the first to welcome you officially to New York.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.